Yeah. Ano sa kanyo? Ano sa kanyo?
All right, everybody here now?
Yeah.
Good. Good morning, everybody. And thank you all for your patience. I come to you this morning on behalf of President Ali and the Cabinet. We have received representation of the plight and the suffering that you have endured here over the last period. We have three things that is priority for us right now. And that is why I'm going down the creek to see what's going on. Number one, safety of everybody. If anybody is living in any condition that is unsafe, we have to evacuate them. Y'all agree with that?
Yeah.
Good. Number two, with what is going on, everybody got to be able to eat. And number three, this flood and these kinds of things that are happening here now is taking place in the time when we are faced with a pandemic, namely COVID-19. And because of that, health concerns are very important. So what we have done, we have brought with us hampers, food hampers, which will go to every household, one to a household. Your CDC leader, Ms. Nikita Roberts, will take responsibility. Everybody will come here and get it. She has done the assessment on the ground, so she knows the people. And we've also brought some cleaning agents so that you could be able to clean up properly and make sure that they are in a hygienic environment. So the food hampers, and then you'd also get a cleaning hamper. So Nikita, there are 10 cleaning hampers in each of those bags. Everybody will get one, a bottle of bleach plus a bottle of disinfectant. But while I'm dealing with the health issues, one of the things that we also want to encourage that everybody must get vaccinated.
That's right.
And I'm understanding that a lot of people in this area have not yet been vaccinated. If you're not yet vaccinated, I'm glad that the health people are here. I'm urging you. While I can't force you, I'm begging you. It is for your safety. It is for your health and my health. You know the choice you have? The vaccine or the ventilator. That's the choice you have. And when you go on the ventilator, many people go into the cold board, then coming back. So the misinformation campaign that has been launched about the vaccine ain't good and all the rest of it. Listen, I have had all 2 my doses of vaccine. And if I didn't get it, I didn't come in here. Because it was risking you, and it was also risking me. But we all got to be responsible. You know, countries around the world, right next door Trinidad locked down since last year. You know how many people can't get vaccines there yet? You know why? Their government have not been able to get. We have vaccines for everybody 18 years and older. And I would want to beg today that before you leave here, where are the nurses, the medical team? The medical team is right there. I met them up on my way in. They're right here. Look. These people come into your door with the vaccine. Please, and you know what they told me when I asked them? 2 people for the morning get vaccine. So all who ain't get vaccine today, I'm begging you, please take your vaccine. The nurses are right here. It didn't even take you no time. So we want to be able to allow that this morning to make sure you get your vaccine. I want integrity to prevail. Right, Nikita? You know the homes? One for hope. We don't need to fight. I've come to Spikeland over and over. And if Jem was alive, I didn't need to come here. Because she would already collect what she had to do and get it out. So I'll honor her memory by doing what is right. Do you agree with that?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So while I leave to go down the creek to get a better view of what's happening down at the back, and where's Mr. Singh? Because I also want to get around the other side to the residents on the other side where they are also flooded. The distribution will begin, and when I come back, North Sea, I want to hear at least 25 people get vaccine in the meantime. Pour them all over. How many police lock them up? No, we can't, I'm just joking with you, we can't force you. But we are begging you, it is for your own health. So we don't want nobody, if you are not any senior citizen that is living alone and the flood is in the house and all the rest of it, y'all let us know because we have to make sure all of our people are safe. Y'all understand? We got to be each other's keeper. We got to be our brother's keeper. Water don't discriminate. Flood don't discriminate. It's everybody gets affected. So, Nikita, over to you. I'm going in the creek. And by the time I come back, the distribution will be on.
This young man took his vaccine this morning and look, he's standing there.
This young man?
Yes.
Come, tell him that you take your vaccine. The Prime Minister. The Prime Minister took his 2nd dose this morning, and he's right now in Comacco Mines. The Prime Minister took his vaccine this morning, just about after 8 o'clock. And he's in Comacco Mines, delivering his 2nd dose. And he's in Comacco Mines, delivering supplies to people. So let's get our vaccines this morning, improve the vaccination here. So Nikita, make sure all your people get vaccinated.
Here of here, Minister in the Ministry of Minister of Infrastructure, Public Works, talked to the residents of a community that's up the creek. What is community name? What is area name? Kaikan? Spikeland.
Yes.
And where the place name are we going to?
This Carcar Creek.
So no, but we're going to somewhere flooding up. There's just along the creek.
Yes, just along.
All right. So the minister is going to be visited areas that have had flooding, and this is how. Thanks for the support, Chief. This is how it's done on the ground, with the minister himself going and see and have an understanding. We're going up a creek where there's a bit of flooding in these areas. It's said that the water covered these areas here. What's the capacity there? We got somebody got left, you know.
No, the 3, the 4 more will come in. Everybody, will you come in?
Go for the second thing there, but you can stay in front here. Go for the second there.
Of course you can fit next.
Hey man. Bro, this is safety here. This is a picture story. Go to the second seat there. We'll deal with that later. Safety first. And by the way, a lot of people talking about issues with. Now he coming next to me. People talking about issues with safety jacket and these kind of things. Man, come in here, man. Right? It is a case. It is a case whereas people are underwater, and if we can get serious with life jackets, we gotta get serious with life jackets in people's house too, because you got houses, you got cars underwater. So don't even start going at the area with one of a life jacket and.
Let me go into those people and tell them we're gonna get a hampers over to them.
They got somebody out there.
got somebody
Yeah,
out there?
they got somebody out there, Minister. So the minister's on the ground, and it's not the minister alone. You got me, my partner here. This is the first time he comes so close to water. He risking his life for sure. Yeah, what's going on? You understand? And my next partner here, right? We all up on it, making sure y'all get to see what is going on. You know, Critic is scared. This is about safety.
Typical there right now. And how I do this makeshift thing, I do it at one time. I don't know what right to this is going down.
Okay, you had a house and they were burned down?
Yeah, right to this is
I gotta come and check you out, don't worry.
water, it's come right up.
So my partner says he's watching me. He's there right here. He's worried. And this is how you get to some areas. This is the reality. Just for you guys to know and see and understand what is going on. When you want to know how your minister gets to do the job done and how the job is supposed to be done. You gotta be on the ground and you gotta go the extra mile to get the job done. Right?
You just tell me where you're gonna land and I'm gonna be there right now.
So the minister was just asking residents to take their vaccines since the persons in the area, nurses, medical staff in the area, I see somebody from the army was on the ground. They got the vaccines, they got the personnel there to help and assist people, but people have been reluctant to take their vaccines, and the minister literally begged people to take their vaccine. And they said the water is receding at this time. It was even higher than this. Okay. So you see you see what's going on. These communities, these places here, people are living on the bank of the creeks. So by the time the water raises, people are affected directly. Wow. You see flooding in the yard there? So for those of you who've just tuned in to the Guyanese Critic, I'm coming to you from the Karakara Creek, you say? The Karakara Creek. And these are some of the areas that have been affected as a result of heavy rainfall at a time where the tide is high that cause inland flooding. So the minister, just at the back there, in the Minister of Public Works, and one of the ministers who are on the ground, I know at this time, Minister of Agriculture, Minister Zulfikar, is in Region 6 on the ground. I know yesterday, in the Ministry of Housing, Suzanne Rodriguez, was in Region 5. So the President has ordered his ministers to fan out across the country, find out what are the issues of the people, and
Village in
how far is it? How far is it?
just below the highway bridge.
No, but what time we time? 5 minutes from here?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's move a little fast. I got to done it. Got to done so.
So the minister also seeing for himself what is going on and needs to be at other places. I know the Prime Minister is at certain locations, heading to certain locations in Region 10. I know the Minister of Indigenous people, Pauline Sukai is also on the ground and heading to different communities. But people, this is it like Guyana and Guyanese have never seen it before. The Guyanese Critic only brings it to you live. No editing, no after effects, no made up story, only the facts. And you know, some of you would want to think this is a some sort of a adventure. It is not. This is an area that people live in and traverse on a daily basis by boat to get to. So as much as the scenery is very beautiful, for the people who live here, there's quite a bit of hardships from time to time. This only exacerbates the problem, you know, that people are already having. You got the COVID-19 pandemic, the need for jobs. And now the flooding, which has really put a lot of people in these communities at a disadvantage. By the way, children traverse this area to go to school. Mothers come out here. If somebody live in this area, they're pregnant, they gotta come out here to get to the hospital. So it doesn't, nobody is saved from these conditions. And the minister is on the ground, experienced it for himself, firsthand, rain and all. Let me step off at this area here and turn back. No, pull in the car and then turn back. Let me see what's the situation here. Wow. So you're finding difficulty separating the creek now from the land. So you see the flooding and how people are affected here. So the minister's in rain, Al. Getting no. Take it light. What you doing? Alright. We come here for help here. We come here as food. The food coming behind we ain't the food. No, hold on. Everybody stand up. Hold on. So we're taking a little shade from the rain.
Yeah, we put them inside. Take us now.
So let me just step out what the circumstances, and this is not a one-half thing, eh? You got media personnel, and people would think that this is about the minister showing what he's doing. But how else do you know what the minister is doing? And if somebody doesn't dedicate their time to come in here photographing like this young reporter, there's a veteran reporter, by the way. So if somebody doesn't dedicate their time and energy to come to get the photographs, for you to get it and see what the minister is doing, you know, it's not about the minister tooting his own horn. I'm here, I want to know who getting, what they're getting, why they're getting. making sure that everybody getting. These are the kind of things that Guyanese want to know. And transparency, you see, to be high up on the transparency index is allowing media to play a major role in what is going on, eh? So you see, when they stood in a little boat like a balloon, you get wet up, some of the reporters get wet up, and all of this left me out. Remember, I'm a road man, right? And I like these kind of things. I step on the road steady, I got my own boat, I sink in the Essequibo River, I step on trips, I like this. But you have people who are accustomed to being in office and they make the effort to come out, see what is going on, and bring the stories to you. So respect got to be given to everybody who plays a role in this. So for those of you who have just tuned in to the Guyanese Critic, I'm coming to you from the Karakara Creek. And this is Linden, we're still in Linden, and this leads to the Demerara River. And this is just showing you, well, the water is going down at this time. Imagine the water is receding, and this is what it looks like here. This is just showing you what's going on here. For you to get an idea of what some of the people in these communities are going through. The minister's on the ground, and the minister is on the ground, and he's trying to, while helping those who are dire in need of assistance, he's trying to assess the situation to be able to report back to the president. You know, for the president and cabinet in general to make informed decisions as to how best you could help people who most need that help. All of that is going on at the same time. And again, we got to give respect to the media personnel on the ground. Left me out. You know, this is me trips. You know, this is why I love doing this, my life. Compared to it being a profession and a job, this is my life. So respect to the media personnel. I got a young lady there. She there weathering the rain and everything else. And this young man, you know, from the looks of he boots in his socks and all them things. I don't know his glasses, right? He look like a little UG graduated thing. He ain't never them thing this. Yeah, sir. I know by the time he see a green snake. Yeah, sir. He would forget about all going on here as I swim out. No, but on a serious note, respect to all of the people. You got these people are this guy here and the other is from the community here. Right away, so we say, yo, boat. Them guys been and get the boat and the pitching in. This is a time where we gotta stick together. My interest is looking, because in the process of these things, you could have a case whereas, you know, if anybody throws enough money at anything, it solves the problem. The situation in our countries, we don't have unlimited amounts of money. We are limited in our financial resources at this time, since the country is taking a major beat down as a result of COVID. The world is taking a beat down. Prices for things going up because of COVID, because shipping and commerce costs more now. So we got to make sure that the government of the day, and your government, my government, the government, does a job that is satisfactory to the people. And so we're moving again. The minister ready for action. Be ready? Now we're rolling. So where you say, bye? This is the kind, you prefer this kind of job or you prefer the tongue one? You prefer the GT thing? Yeah, I don't know. Since I look at the buy, I don't calculate. He thinking in his mind, nah, me ain't following this crew again. Nah, I make a mistake, I learn from my mistakes and it's done. It's a nice son. You see the minister, who is also a minister in the ministry of faith, has the Lord on his side. By the time we decide to come out, the man make a call and the son come out. The man is well connected, right? So we got this ball rolling, and we heading out. And they up now. I can cut this live.
I will be in Bukwani by quarter.
coming back. I'll be coming back to you guys from a different location very soon. Again, the Guyanese Critic is on the ground with Minister of Public Works, who is as a result of the president's want to know what is going on across Guyana as it results to the flooding affecting the citizens of this country. The ministers on the ground, there are ministers in Region 5, Region 3, across Guyana that are assessing the situation, and while doing so, bringing much needed assistance like hampers and so on to residents, and also assessing the situation for future help, while begging the citizens of Guyana to take their vaccine. The Guyanese Critic on the ground from Karakara Creek.